What's up, Guardians? Welcome to DNA Weekly Strike, our mostly all Destiny show. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Deering, and alongside me, Joey Pease, Brian Anderson. Missed you guys.
It's better than well, I've seen you.
I know, but they haven't seen us.
Right. So you missed those guys.
I mean, I've seen them. They haven't seen you.
So then me and Joey missed them.
Yeah. I see them every day. It's fine.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. This episode, there's not really a whole lot of Destiny news to talk about, so we're just going to talk about a couple other things before we get into some Destiny stuff. Have you guys been playing anything other than Destiny recently? Brian, I know you've been playing Skyrim. I'm going to ask Joey first because that Skyrim talk's going to go a little bit long. What have you been playing, Joey? Exile?
Well, yeah, that, just whenever I get bored and just decide to farm out something. But I started playing Dark Souls 3 again just for a little bit because I want to get to the DLC, and I started a new character up on that, so I'm kind of like slowly working my way back to where I actually have a character built again. And then I started playing the first Dishonored game because Dishonored 2 is coming out soon.
That is true.
And I had never played Dishonored 1, and I heard it was a good game, so I figured I'd give it a shot.
Are you liking it?
Yeah, I'm very bad at sneaking around, though.
Yeah.
I have superpowers, and I still am terrible at sneaking around.
I have superpowers.
I love Dishonored.
I can see where people are coming from, which way they're facing, and, pretty much I can slow down time, too. I can't stop time yet, but that's coming. And I'm still just terrible at sneaking.
Yeah,
I can teleport. That's the other thing. You can, you
blink, just like blink.
Yeah, blink from one spot to another.
That's literally the only power you need.
It's true.
I'm just bad.
It really is. I'm pretty sure there's an achievement where you play the game and you only use that.
There's an achievement for that, and then there's an achievement for not killing anybody or leaving anybody.
I thought that was Deus Ex that had.
It probably
Deus Ex
both.
has
well, there's challenge. I know at the end of each mission it says, did you undetected or
Yeah, but if you take someone out, you can, if you leave their body there, the rats will come out and eat their body.
Yeah.
And kill them without you killing them,
yeah.
and that counts towards that.
Oh, so you literally have to just not touch anyone.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Or hide their body.
I mean, I guess you could do that. I mean, I tend to just hide bodies out of the way of other people. And I've seen a couple of them get eaten by rats, and I went, well, I didn't do it. So.
I didn't do it.
But then, of course, I didn't see the person over here somehow, even though I can see through walls, and this person comes up, and then he yells, and all three other people come, and I only have 2 sleep darts, so I sleep 2 of them and have to kill the last one. And
yeah.
I'm not good at sneaking games.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
It's still fun, though.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Brian, how's Skyrim?
It's Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the smile on his face. I haven't seen him smile this big since Skyrim came out 5 years ago.
It's basically the same thing, but I just love it. It's just fun.
Are you playing any of the mods?
Yeah. Like I said, Rachel's playing on the Xbox right now, so I haven't got to download any of the really good ones where they add. I can't remember there's one that's really highly rated.
The Thomas the Tank Engine mod.
No, that's not even on there. That's PC.
It is.
They don't have that one.
You can get Thomas Tank Engine for dragons, and then
they don't have
Zoidberg for the crabs or whatever.
They don't have as many as the PC one does, but the Xbox one has even better ones than the PlayStation one. So,
what kind of I guess I don't understand what the difference between the Xbox mods. I know they have more space for mods, and I know you can do your own asset creation in the Xbox one, but I guess I don't understand the mod thing. I don't understand mods, Joey.
They weren't even going to have mods for the PlayStation,
right?
And then they ended up coming in, but you can't get certain ones. I don't know if it's I can't remember how they described it. You can't get certain mods,
right?
For some reason,
I don't know.
I don't know why, but because I remember they weren't even supposed to have them, right? And I'm trying to figure out the one I'm talking about right now that I know Xbox has, but the other one doesn't.
I mean, I just know on PC.
Here it is. It's called Forgotten City, for instance. It adds up to 8 hours worth of new adventures full of puzzles, blah blah blah, but you can't get it for the PS4.
Right.
And I know they have basically any quest related ones don't really have those for the PlayStation. The PlayStation ones really aren't that great.
Yeah, most of the ones on PlayStation I've been hearing people say are just UI improvements or inventory improvements. They're like real small type things. Whereas
like the PlayStation ones, like you can improve certain things like how you look in like snow and water. You can add waves. Mostly they're more cheat mods where you can like get a ring that gives you like unlimited carrying space. Those are the ones you're gonna find on the PlayStation. So I'm not really impressed with that.
Yeah.
I will go back and play through on the Xbox where I can play like Forgotten City, and I know they have a couple other ones that were like very highly rated. But yeah, like the PlayStation ones are kind of weak. I'm not like overly impressed. I just like the game. It's not like if you're not like a huge Skyrim fan, then it's not really worth your time. If you've already played it, it's not. It doesn't look like, oh my god, this looks so much better. I don't really.
Well, somebody thought it was worth bringing back out again. It's sold like 10 million copies already. I think.
I'm glad that they did.
I got it for free because I had the Legendary Edition on the PC.
Right, because you got the PC's version. Yeah. It's the same thing with like the BioShock thing where they just upgraded you for free pretty much.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the better mods to be transferred over to that version, and then I'll probably start playing it through again.
I played a whole hour of Skyrim.
Wow, that's probably pretty long for you.
I mean, it is cool. Like on the PlayStation, there's one that adds like 370 new spells.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. They add like new elemental, because before there was only like fire, ice, lightning. They add earth and wind, stuff like that.
Oh, and heart.
I know. I was about to make a Captain Planet joke.
No.
Yeah, dude. I played an hour of Skyrim, but
nice.
it like that first like 20 minutes as you riding that wagon into town, and then I was like, I have to fight a dragon right now, and then I was like ran away. I was like, man, I'm good.
Yeah, you don't fight that dragon yet. You don't fight that dragon till the end.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
considering that like since I've gotten the new edition, like I'm on the second part of the main quest. Like literally like I haven't done shit.
Well, to be fair, the whole draw of Skyrim is not the main quest.
Oh, right. Fuck that, yeah.
I mean, you do it through like once, and then after that you're kind of like me.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever met anybody who's actually really beaten Skyrim.
I have.
Like I did
every. It is like
I had the strategy guide, so I went through and made sure I had like every quest and did every.
Yeah. Well, I meant like the main story. I haven't heard anybody brag about. Oh, I beat the main story in Skyrim. That's like not the story of Skyrim.
That's nothing.
It's made to be easy.
The main quest isn't even that long. Like,
yeah.
You could knock that out.
I remember in Oblivion, like the main quest was only like 12 missions or something.
Yeah, the main quest in that one was kind of weak, but that's not why you play the game.
I did play it.
I think the Daedric artifact quests were my favorite quests in Skyrim. Like those are all just so much.
I wonder if that
thing to do.
I wonder
especially if Sheo Gorath came up and was just all crazy again.
Yeah.
He's like the god of chaos and mischief and stuff. So everything he does is just ridiculous and.
I like the side quest, the one where they made fun of the Hangover. Did you ever do that one?
I might have.
Where
it's been a while.
Meet a guy in like a tavern and he wants to have a drinking competition. He is a Daedric.
Oh wait, yeah, and you wake up and you don't know what the hell happened.
You don't know what happened. You have to like go around and fix everything.
Yeah. No, that
you
was
married
good.
one of those witches, and you like, oh man, that one was just so much fun. Good. It's like those kind of quests that make Skyrim good.
I wonder if somebody like is gonna try. Remember when they did a big Morrowind mod for Skyrim like a couple years ago? I wonder if someone's gonna try to put that over on Xbox. Although 5 gigs is like
that'd be
space for something.
I don't know. I mean, the mods are cool. Like the PlayStation ones are not really anything.
Yeah, do you really want the Xbox One version?
You really, if you're gonna play PC, it and you really care about them, obviously PC is the way to go. But then Xbox has better, and the PlayStation ones, like I said, are basically just like cheats.
Yeah. I've been playing pretty much the opposite of Skyrim. Gears of War multiplayer.
How is that the opposite of Skyrim?
It's real good.
What?
That's not what I really meant by that, but I was going to say it's real good before you said that. It just happened that way.
Just happened to work out.
Just happened that way. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of dodgeball, and it's real good.
You throw big red rubber balls?
Yep, that's exactly what you do.
How does that work?
You have
a game where you're trying to kill people?
You have a giant...
It
almost looks like a portal gun.
It wouldn't do.
But there's a big red ball attached to it, and then you shoot the ball at people.
Oh, like the gravity gun from Half-Life, right?
Yeah. That's not how it works at all. Oh. No, basically it's like a variant of the Warzone game type where like everybody has one life, but the catch is like if you kill someone, you bring someone back from your team that's already dead. So like basically the revive system. You kill to revive a teammate.
Got it.
So it's really fun.
Brian would like that in Trials.
Would he?
If he could bring one of us back by just killing them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But only if we had that, not them.
That's true. So that's kind of all I've been playing, and I'm getting ready to gear up for some Iron Banner.
Iron Banana.
Before we get into Destiny stuff, BlizzCon happened this weekend.
Yeah.
Sombra's finally here.
Finally.
Sombra.
At that point, at this point, it's taken way too long.
I know.
Yeah, I don't even.
She was never going to live up to the hype that they put in place, but still, I think she's going to be pretty fun.
I think she's a cool looking character, though.
Yeah.
At least I think her design is cool. I think her moveset is cool. I think turning invisible and hacking defensive players is cool.
Hacking health packs. I like her. Also her as a character. She's kind of almost seems neutral. She's not necessarily good in any way, but she's just looking out for herself. So she's not really factioning with the Overwatch people or with I forget the other faction's name.
The Infiltrated or whatever.
Whatever Widow and Reaper are from. But because that's what the video shows her. She's working with them, but when she actually gets the target, she stops and goes, all right, well, I want a friend who's the most powerful woman in Russia, so let's be friends. And so I don't know. I like her personality, and I think it fits pretty well in this universe and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try her out. She's not out on consoles yet, but she's part of the PC preview program, whatever they have. I think
PTR.
Yeah, so her affiliation is Talon.
Okay.
Which is Reaper.
Right.
So I'm gonna try her out. I hope she's better than Ana. To be quite honest with you.
You don't like Ana?
Ana kind of sucks on console. To be honest, I
couldn't
get used to her. I mean, they have made some improvements to her since I played last. I haven't played Overwatch in a while.
If you get good with those grenades, you can land. I mean, if you just land a grenade in a couple shots, you can almost heal the tank up instantly.
Yeah, I mean, her character is a cool concept. I just never put in the time to learn how to use her. And when she first came out, she was a little weak. But I mean, they've had multiple patches since then, so I'm sure. Another thing announced at BlizzCon, Diablo 1 is coming to Diablo 3 in the form of a new realm.
Yeah. I'll play it, but I mean, I'm not that super excited about it.
I'm not.
I kind of feel like people would have either rather had a Diablo 4 announcement or B, a Diablo 2 remastered announcement.
I think that's what a lot of Diablo fans are kind of hoping for, in the fact that it's just another character, and then Diablo 1 kind of let some people down. Well, I mean, it let me down. I'm not going to go back to Diablo just for one character. I mean, granted, it would give, I guess, a new field to playing through, but it's still the same system. They're probably going to introduce maybe a few new legendaries just for the Necromancer, but it's not going to change the way any of the other classes work. None of the other classes are getting new abilities. None of them are getting anything changed. So,
yeah,
it kind of just to me seems like they're just done with Diablo almost as a franchise.
See, I don't think they're done with Diablo. I think they're done with Diablo 3, and I think they are. I think Diablo 4 is closer than most people think.
But I think if they were going to be just done with Diablo 3, they would have maybe hinted at something else coming. They didn't even kind of give us anything to look forward to. They just kind of were this is it.
Yeah, but to be fair, they're still patching Diablo 2.
I mean, but they're not saying they're still patching it isn't really doing a whole lot. Most of the time, it's just a ladder reset.
Yeah.
To have the next season start. Which, I mean, I don't know how long they're going to continue that, but that doesn't take a whole lot of effort. I mean,
yeah,
the game pretty much takes no server space because it's run all client side. Whoever makes their world, it runs off of their game, in there. So I mean,
yeah. What about you, Brian? I mean, I know you would have rather had Diablo 2.
Yeah, I don't really care about. Won't even play it.
You want to play Diablo 1?
Nah, I didn't really. I mean, it's cool, but I think Diablo 2 is what everyone wanted.
Yeah, I had never played Diablo 1, and that's probably the only reason I'll go back and do it. But
yeah,
I mean, other than that, I'll do it once and be done.
I'm a little kind of surprised they're still really focusing on Diablo 3 because seasons are coming to consoles now. But I feel
they are.
Yeah, seasons are coming to consoles
this
now. It's a little late.
All too late.
It's too late.
All too late.
I mean, I feel like everybody who's played Diablo on consoles has already played it.
This should have happened like a year ago.
Yeah. I mean,
over a year ago.
Well, I mean, that's what Seasons came as soon, like, a little bit after Reaper of Souls came out to PC. So it should have been, like, maybe a few months behind for consoles. But now PC's on, what, like, Season 8? Like, something like that now, I think is the one that's just starting. And everyone, especially because they don't change anything for these seasons. They really do nothing but, like, give you maybe a tiny, like, little, like, kind of... They'll give you wings, or they'll give you, like, a little portrait. It's just all... wings? It's, like... It's
you got
not,
wings in Destiny.
It's not that cool. Like, there's no reason to go through and play. Especially when they make these, like, season journeys, they're not fun to do. It's just a grind, and then eventually you get there at the end, and then you get this tiny little reward that really was not worth it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I don't care about the Necromancer. That was my least favorite character.
Yeah, that seems to be what everybody's saying. A lot of people that like really love Diablo were like,
I wanted the Druid.
The Necromancer is the one character that nobody liked. So,
I mean, there's plenty.
I mean, I'm sure there's people that like the Necromancer,
no,
but I mean, like the vocal minority are like, I kind of feel like the Necromancer is not the one class.
Yeah, it's because the reason was you either did a giant bone army or a giant army of like skeletons and stuff that helped you, which made it so you pretty much did nothing, or you did like
my kind of character.
Or you did a class which was so graphically weird on it that it made everyone else lag, so no one wanted to play with you.
Right.
So it was really like at the time, like the Necromancer really didn't add anything that like made the game fun. So that's kind of I think why everyone didn't want to play it. But
well, I feel like that's why they did the Witch Doctor. The Witch Doctor is basically the Diablo 3 version of the Necromancer.
Yeah, it was like a better kind of tweaked version where you actually were doing things yourself, even if you had no.
But you still could.
But
you could still have a
right,
an army build.
They did a good job with the Witch Doctor, but if they're going to make the Necromancer in Diablo 3 like they did with Diablo 2,
it's just like it's basically a crappier version of the Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
They should have brought back the Druid.
Yeah.
You want to have a giant bear?
I turned into a werewolf.
Oh, okay.
You can turn into a giant bear.
You have a giant bear.
No,
it's a pet.
You can turn.
You can turn into a bear too.
Yeah,
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, you can turn into a bear or a werewolf.
I don't play Druid a whole lot, but I knew it was interesting. And then they had Whirlwind. I remember that was a pretty common one. An Earthquake.
Yeah. Moving on. Mass Effect Andromeda trailer. Did you guys watch it?
I watched it.
I mean, it's more Mass Effect.
I would say I'll get it, but to me it just looked like Mass Effect 1 again. And
I heard that they were adding the loyalty missions.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed those in Mass Effect. Those are like some of my favorite things to do.
The things in the game like that sound interesting. Like, okay, the loyalty system's coming back. They're taking the Paragon Renegade system out, which a lot of people were freaking out about. But they came out and said they want your choices to feel more natural, and like they don't want you to like, because in Mass Effect 1 and 2, like you either were pretty much trying to go the Paragon route or the Renegade route. You weren't like mixing up your choices, and they want you to feel like there's a little bit of gray area in your choices, and they want your choices to really affect how late game content happens.
Remember how that happened with Mass Effect 3 though?
Yeah, I liked Mass Effect 3's ending.
But it didn't change.
That's the point of the storytelling. It doesn't matter what you do.
Nothing changed.
Nothing's going to change.
Oh, okay.
That was the moral of the story.
That's the moral. Is that no matter what you do, it's all the same.
You do.
Yeah, that's the...
Your destiny's locked in. There's only one outcome.
You're screwed and you're going to die.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like...
No, I don't know. But I mean, I'm going to get the game. I love Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 all the way through, even though the ending was kind of sad. But I'm going to get this one. I just feel like it looked like the same kind of things are just going to be happening again.
Yeah.
There was just...
I got that idea. It is a different studio. It's not BioWare Montreal. It's Edmonton. Montreal, Edmonton.
I mean, there was giant creatures
Empire.
in the sky again.
It's like Reapers.
Yeah, there was a guy who looked like he was the main villain, who was another alien race that kind of even looked like similar to the Turians. Like,
yeah, it's the Prometheans though.
Okay.
Didn't we already deal with them?
We had
they were taken.
They turned into the Collectors.
Yeah, they were turned into the Collectors, and these are the ones that escaped the Reapers and moved to a different galaxy.
And it looks like there's the one guy who it reminds me of what was his name in the first one?
Rex?
Oh no, it's sort of S. The dude that
Saren?
yeah, You know, it kind of just reminded me of another Saren. Like, it's
Yeah,
just going to be this guy that you think is the evil dude, but he's not actually the evil dude because he's being controlled by the big evil dudes.
See, I think he might actually be the evil dude. I don't think they're going to do the Reaper thing again, because if they did that, like, I think a lot of people would be super pissed off.
I don't know. I'm gonna play it. It'll be fun.
I know. I mean, it'll be fun. I just feel like it's going to follow the same story again.
I mean, Mass Effect 2 is probably still gonna go down. That was the best one. Mass Effect 2 was like perfect.
Yeah,
Mass
Effect 2 was awesome.
That was like a perfect game. Almost.
Mass Effect 2 was awesome. Definitely the best of the trilogy.
5 out of 7.
I still feel like Mass Effect 1's story was better, but like in terms of gameplay and the loyalty missions and stuff, Mass Effect 2 was awesome. Speaking of Mass Effect 2 and 3 are now backwards compatible on Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm going to go back and play them.
I have Mass Effect 2 on my PS3.
Yeah.
I've got the trilogy on PC now. I played like through the beginning of the first one, but it's just like I can't do this.
I wish they would remaster 1 and give it the gameplay of 2 and 3, and then I would like totally play that game all the time. But I just
flying around in the Mako.
It's just
God.
that Mako.
God.
I mean, Mass Effect 2 did have the mining missions.
You just like went to the planet and like launched a probe. It was pretty like.
Although
at least the
game,
Mako never landed on its.
That mini game, like I said on an earlier video this week, that mini game would be a sweet cell phone companion app or an iPad mini game app. Like if
the Mako or like
no, the planet mining stuff. The planet mining stuff. So
as long as I don't have to pay an extra.
No, it would be
$5 to get the extra
free
probes to send down to the planet.
Oh, I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could do that.
And I don't have to wait an hour.
You have to wait like 10 minutes for a probe.
It is EA, so
whatever.
All right, we're gonna move on to our little Destiny talk here before we get out of here. Iron Banner's this week.
Yep.
Pretty excited. Yep. We're gonna finally attempt the hard mode raid tonight.
You might as well just call this week's Iron Banner the farm for the perfect clever dragon.
It's true.
That's all it is. And now everyone's going to have one.
Everyone's going to have one. I feel like pulse rifles are going to get nerfed soon again. Like when everybody was using the Apple Discord last year. And then they
Well, they just changed. Like, this type of pulse rifle is the best right now.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the Grasp, Clever Dragon... even like the PDX and the Hawksaw are close to them. The
Waltz
blind,
is still pretty decent.
yeah, the Waltz, the Blind Ambition or whatever it's called.
Perdition.
The Trials one. They're all very similar, and those are the best ones.
Yeah.
Clever Dragon is very good. It's a very good gun, and now everyone's gonna have one. So
Joey's like, no hand cannon, no sail.
Yeah, I'm upset that the hand cannon that they give from Iron Banner is the heavy-hitting one. Like, that's my least favorite of the 3.
what's the best archetype for a hand cannon?
I like the mid-ranged one.
What's
like
the palindrome fall into?
That's the mid one. The palindrome is it's like the same as the Hawk Moon or the Ice Luna
because
or
those
the
are the
Maga
best.
Loop.
Those are the best, right?
They were all. That's all. All of those fall in that category. Any of the ones you see people using, really, all are in that category.
Yeah, those are the ones you see.
Thorn is actually the weak hitting one, which I'm surprised. I've never used the Thorn.
It's because it's got the poison thing,
It's
which
got
is
the
supposed
poison,
to do
and the
extra
poison
damage.
was what made it so powerful in season 1.
So I'm gonna have to try.
Because you could learn, like you really didn't have to get headshots.
You could just body shot with it,
and then you knew how, like, because you know how you can see their health. You knew when you got them to a certain point where you can duck out of the fight and they would just burn out.
Yeah.
Of course, now since they nerfed the poison, and now, I mean, you can run the artifact, but no one does because no one really runs anything worth.
No one runs Thorn most of the time, so.
Well, I mean, it also works for like grenades that do like
yeah.
burn or the poison from the hunter, but no one really can. All the hunters are running Blade Dance now.
Skip grenades.
I run it.
I don't.
I get a
Skip
lot.
grenades suck, dude.
I get a lot of kills.
When we were playing,
with skip grenades.
when we were playing trials with Mitch that one weekend, like, dude, those skip grenades. Every time Joey was running away and skip grenades were chasing him, he's like, "Fuck skip grenades! I hate these things."
Yeah, no, they are bullshit.
You could tell I was getting frustrated about specific things, and it was always skip grenades and shotguns.
Yeah.
Because those are the only two things that I would die and straight up just get angry after I die because I shouldn't have been killed by them. Like skip grenades, I would literally run halfway across the map and still get hit by them. They're worse than Axion bolts.
Yeah, they are.
How'd you?
Axion bolts are slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of trials, how did you like the trials during Festival of the Lost? Like with the no revive
Scary spider.
and the scary spider.
I hated the no radar.
Yeah.
No revives I thought was great.
Yeah, I like the no revive thing. The radar thing was
I think no
radar.
radar promoted camping. It promoted hiding in a corner with shotguns.
Yeah,
What game did you feel like you were playing there for a little bit?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Dude, remember when we were playing on Cauldron and that one team, that one guy kept camping right by the entrance into the entrance to B where the heavy was with the shotgun and he just kept kneeling there?
Well, I know people.
I just kept chucking a grenade at him, but
Yeah, but I mean, like
certain
he
people
just,
liked
he
it
just
because
kept sitting
sniping
there.
was pretty much.
impossible.
Yeah, I wouldn't say impossible,
It
but
wasn't impossible. I got 2 headshots.
a lot of people were not doing it because very easy to sneak up on a sniper with no radar.
Joe was there. I got 2 headshots. You
He
would be
did?
proud of me, Brian. Maybe.
It was in the same game too.
Yeah, same game.
That's
It was.
good. Yeah, I got to 8 this past week, and then we lost.
And we got to 5. It was the best.
Yeah.
I got a 399 sniper though, so that was sweet.
Nice.
And I busted out the Hawkmoon finally again. Dusted it off.
I know.
Put the shiny new skin on it from Xur.
I'm so jealous. That ornament is cool.
Yeah.
That is a cool looking ornament.
But I'm about done with Destiny.
Yeah, that's actually what we're going to go into. Is year 3 Destiny done? Like, are we
I hope so.
done? Like, you think it's just going to be the same rollout plan as last year where, like, we got Festival of the Lost, we're getting Sparrow Racing, we're getting Crimson Doubles, and maybe in April they update Prison of Elders again and raise the level before Destiny 2?
They just need to, like, let it go.
Let it go.
And they need to just announce, like, a Destiny 2 and just put this one to rest.
Yeah.
It had a pretty solid run, but, like...
Well, there's rumors that Deej is going to be at PlayStation Experience in December. So
I'm sure if he's there, he'll probably have an announcement.
I am hoping it is not just like an update. I hope they're saying like, look, we are working on Destiny 2. Here's like, I hope I don't care if they show a trailer or anything. I want them to say, look, we're working on it. Here's some concept art. Here's our ideas. We'll be back at like E3 or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect much more out of it. I think Destiny is done. I think we're Destiny 2, but they need to, like you said, they need to come out and say for sure, yeah, we're doing it. Destiny 2 is coming. It's around the corner, a little bit ways, but you know, it's around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now they're kind of just like coasting.
Yeah, I mean, like the only times I've been playing are when we come over here to play on Wednesdays. Like I've been playing Gears of War multiplayer. I've been playing a couple other games. It's just like, I don't know, man. Like I knew like this was happening last year, but I felt like we got more out of it than we did this year. I feel like Rise of Iron is a way smaller expansion than we expected. And I know it's smaller than
this is
Taken
exactly
King,
what I expected.
This is what I expected.
They added a raid, and that was pretty much all you were really getting.
So
This is exactly what I was thinking.
I mean, Archon's Forge is pretty cool. It's better. I mean, I think
it got better than it was at launch.
But yeah, I mean, they gave you a raid. You play that. A new light level. You play to that. Once you hit that, there's really nothing else to do.
Yeah. You play Crucibles every once in a while if you want, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe try to get your perfect rolled grasp or something, you know, whatever you want to get.
I give up on the grass.
I feel like
I got a pretty good clever the last Iron Banner.
I feel like people are only going to come back for Iron Banner and maybe Trials on the weekends.
Probably.
From now for a while. Or like just stop playing completely and move on to like Call of Duty or Titanfall or Battlefield because those games are all getting really good.
I think that's where I'm going to go. Like
a lot of people are like all those games are getting really good reviews, and so I'm actually for the first time in like 5 years I'm interested in playing the Call of Duty campaign. Everybody says it's pretty good.
I don't care about the campaign.
I know, but I do, and I want to play Titanfall real bad. I think Titanfall 2 is awesome.
I'm more interested in Battlefield and Call of Duty, and whatever my group, like Dave and Patrick, I play with them a lot. Whatever they decide that they want to get, which is probably Call of Duty, that's probably what I'll get. Yeah. But I have a lot of people who play Battlefield as well, and they've said very good things about it.
Yeah, a lot of people at work are playing Battlefield, and they said that it's way better than they expected it to be, and like they really did a good job of like making that type of warfare really fun. You know, it's because that was one thing we were kind of worried about is like How are they going to make World War One fun?
I wasn't. Call of Duty World at War was my favorite Call of Duty game.
Yeah, but that's
That was
World War
World War
II. There's
Still,
there's
it's still old.
There's different
But-
weapons though. Like
I know, but it's going to be like you're not going to have the futuristic sweet weapons now. You're going to
Yeah.
have old ass single shot, which are my favorite type of guns anyways.
They made some changes that they didn't necessarily have actually in World War One, but
yeah.
I mean,
But-
I heard
that's expected.
The
I mean.
tanks they have in it are nothing near what they had in actual World War One.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like the planes and stuff are a little off, but like, I mean, you gotta make some changes to make the game fun,
right?
So, which I've been watching a couple Battlefield streams and stuff. It looks amazing. Like Frostbite is a beautiful engine. That is, I mean, we saw that on Battlefront last year.
Mm-hmm.
But
Maybe we should go check out the Division again.
yeah, I forgot about that.
I've heard that they fucked that game so bad, and it's great that they finally came back and like fixed it.
I know. I kind of want to go back and actually see if it's
but I'm just so far out of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm completely out of it. My character got deleted. I didn't go back after
I don't even know. Mine might have got deleted. I don't know. I didn't check. I was on level like 15?
That is my most disappointing game of.
Yeah.
Is that
was this year.
Did that come out in 2016?
Yeah, it came out in April.
That's my most.
Yeah, with the April update. Remember, we did an emergency weekly strike on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's my most disappointing game of the year.
No wonder why.
I have to agree. And with Gears of War, and I've been dabbling in the thought of getting Titanfall 2. I think, when Iron Banner comes around, I'll jump on. If we're raiding, I'll jump on. But other than that, I'm just like,
Once I hit like
Get me Destiny
400
2.
on everything,
yeah.
I won't even do Iron Banners. I don't even care to really do trials anymore. It's starting to wear.
It was March 8th. That's when it came out.
Yeah.
I'm
So
ready.
it had to have been earlier than
I
April.
think I'm ready for something new.
Yeah.
As I play an old ass Skyrim game.
Yeah. I'm ready for something new,
Play the Skyrim.
except for Skyrim.
Except for
That's
Skyrim.
that's a Joey joke.
Yeah, I could play that shit.
I'm really tired of all these old games, unless it's Skyrim.
Well, I play only old games.
So yeah, this weekly strike, we might be talking about a bunch of other stuff for a while, or just doing other things for a while. So, anything else before we get hopping on to some IB and some raid? Iron Banana.
I still think it's fun to play.
Oh, I think it's fun to play Iron Banner too. I'm just saying when Iron Banner's over.
Yeah, it's kind of lame.
So,
Sparrow Racing.
we know you're into sparrow racing, Joey.
Is Joey talking about Sparrow Racing?
You need to help Mitch get the last word. Or the whatever that one is.
The chaperone.
The chaperone. So, thank you so much for watching DNA Weekly Strike. You can find it on Fridays on youtube.com/Digital Nerd Advocates Network. You can follow us on Twitter at the DNA Network. Brian, Joey, I love you guys. I'm glad we did this.
This isn't like the first time.
I know.
We didn't like pop your cherry here, did we?
I know. It's the first time in a long time,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Feels like the first time.
It always feels
like the first
It always feels like the first time. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. And until next week, we're out.
It feels like